A lot of these English books are usually from other countries that some author writes it and then they translate it to Spanish. So they don't represent our cultures. And for me, it was important to see books that represented not only me, you know, brown and proud and natural me that my mom always taught me to be, but I wanted them to look like me or to feel like my family when I see all my cousins and represent who I am. And so it's been a beautiful experience. I co-wrote this book with Mario Echeverria, who couldn't be here today, he's awesome. But it's an actual true story, and it's based on a true story of me. I actually started a nonprofit years ago and kept it for 7 years, and we would give away free prom dresses to girls. And we helped over 1,000 girls in the LA County, and that was a huge thing for us. And it was something that was starting off small, and I did want to read a little portion of it if we have time. But as you can see, yeah, she's a little brown girl. The artist that sketched all these pictures, book is not done yet, it should be done soon. She was just wonderful with the idea, and I love that fact that she embraced what I feel represents who I am. And you know, there's so many girls that say, oh, I feel like I never look like those girls in the books, or I never look like the girls on the TV. And I still feel the same way. I'm like, do I have to look like them? Do I have to have the blue eyes and the blonde hair? And do I have to look light-skinned to be able to be accepted? And for me, writing a book, a kid's book, and it's actually for tweens, so these are for girls that are entering high school, they're still in middle school, dealing with those insecurities. So it's called Si Se Puede without, Si Se Puede without, I'm saying in Spanish and English, in Spanglish. Si Se Puede sin un Superman, yes you can without a Superman. And I did want to read the first bit. I don't have a time for a few questions at the end, but once upon a time, there was a little girl named Esperanza who lived in Lenox, California. She wanted to make a difference in her community and make people feel loved and happy. She came from a big family, and no matter how little they had, they were never without because everyone always chipped in. She knew other girls weren't as lucky as she has, having a big familia. She grew up loving the closeness of living next door to her cousins, her aunts, uncles, and her grandparents, one big happy family. From a very small age, she was taught to always help others, and her abuela, Isabela, always showed her little ways to help out anyone she could. That meant even the animals. She would feed the birds every day, and for the dogs, she would give them pieces of tortillas. Of course, this included her own little dog getting a nice little slice of tortilla. One day, Esperanza said, Abuela, how can I help others to feel special también? Her abuela said, you know, the secret is just doing something and doing it without waiting for Superman to show up. For Superman to show up. Esperanza asked, but wouldn't that be easier to just find a Superman to do it, since he possesses all these powers and he can help everyone? Abuela looked in Esperanza's eyes and said, to tell you the truth, mija, there is no such thing as a Superman. Esperanza became sad, and she thought she could do something big to help her community, but without Superman's help, how can she make a difference at all? And by herself. Abuela saw how sad she looked and said, mija, don't be sad because you possess all the power you need, which 1,000,000 times stronger that makes you better than any superhero. You will find that special idea, and that will make girls love you in every way in their community, and you'll make them happy and feliz one day. Never be afraid to do what you need to do. From there on, Esperanza would need to look for that big idea. And I'll have you buy the book if you want the rest of it.